Sure shot, baby!
So, good day everyone. We're here for another episode of the DVD show. So, for today, we have a former middle blocker of the De La Salle Lady Spikers and also formerly from the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. But now she's recently signed with the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And I'll now welcome here to the DVD show, Aduke Ogunsanya. Thank you for joining me here on my podcast.
Thank you for having me. Hello, good
Yeah.
evening. Good evening,
So
everyone.
to start things off, gusto ko lang tanungin kung kamusta ka na and alam naman natin lahat ngayon na hindi pa pwede mag-training with like your new team, Choco Mucho. Bawal pa yung parang on the court training. So restricted pa to like Zoom workout. So ikaw, kamusta ka naman fitting in with your new team and also with your health and your family's health?
So far, since yung situation nga is not parang nag-get along with what we wanted na mag-training physically, um, syempre, online training pa din. And then, um, with the setup, kasama yung Choco Mucho, okay naman. Kasi parang hindi naman naiba yung um, siguro yung expectations ko pagdating sa ganon. Like,
Mm.
although online siya, parang nag-face to face na din. Kasi medyo mabigat din yung load na pinapagawa nila. Which is good kasi parang in preparation nga for face-to-face training, okay siya para masanay na din ako with the system na
Mm.
ini-implement nila sa team nila. And I really like how they manage everyone sa team na very hands-on sila sa players nila. And ako naman, on the other hand, I try my best to fit in um, parang physically kasi feeling ko ano naman, condition naman yung mga players nila and I really want to meet their expectations sa akin. Yung family ko okay naman sa Iloilo. Yun,
Mm.
I'm good naman so far.
Oo nga. So, ikaw naman, anong mga ginagawa mo like nakakaiba since parang lockdown na rin ulit 'to. So, meron ka bang ginagawa na to keep yourself sane na hindi related to volleyball?
I have my sewing machine, so nagtatahi ako.
Hmm.
And yung mga ginagawa ko, parang tote bags, maliit na bag, mga ganun lang. And then, since I live alone here sa Manila, parang I try my best to eat healthy, prepare my food every
Hmm.
day, and okay naman siya kasi parang nafo-force akong mag ang tawag dito, mag-experiment sa kakainin ko.
Okey, oo.
And then, ayun, share ko lang, I lost
Mm.
a lot of weight, kasi di ko alam, feeling ko sa stress siguro. Sa stress siguro, hindi ko alam actually, parang nahihirapan ako mag-gain ng weight lately. Tapos parang pag nakikita ko yung sarili ko sa, like yung old pictures ko ngayon, parang it's hard. Kasi nga, realization ko, nung college, parang malakas talaga yung katawan eh. Anything na iba
Mm.
to sa amin, parang ready kaming gawin, lalo na sa weights. Pero ngayon, parang since hindi na siya tuloy-tuloy and hindi nga nag-meet online, it depends talaga sa iyo kung paano mo aanuhin yung sarili mo, aalagaan. So, ayun, parang na-notice ko lang na ang payat ko and hindi na ako batak, which is sad.
So, hindi pala ano, advantage sa'yo yun na pumayat ka? Nawala yung audio. El
Hello? Sorry.
Oo.
Wait lang.
Sige, sige.
Okay. Hello?
Okay na?
Okay.
Okay, sige. Ay, so niloloko lang kita. Sabi ko, hindi ba advantage sa'yo na pumayat ka? Gusto mo
Kumay
mas lumaki pa yung katawan mo
katawan
para
ko.
sa
Oo.
PVL?
Competitive ako eh. Joke lang. Dati gusto kong pumayat. Gusto ko yung features ko parang pang model. Pero
Mm.
hindi siya if career ko ganito, hindi pwede yung payat. Kasi hindi ako tatagal sa court na sobrang skinny. So, ayun, parang inaccept ko na lang na iba talaga yung yung body type ko. And when I
Mm.
saw na I'm losing weight, parang it's not it's not good
Mm.
for my career, parang ganun. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yun nga you mentioned na nagiging disciplined ka rin with the food you eat and yung sa nutrition, sa
Yeah.
mga kinakain mo. Paano ka naman nag-start dun? Like, syempre, pag bata ka or young adult ka, gusto mo kinakain lahat. Pero, yung mga athletes ngayon naging focus na rin sa mga kinakain nila and yung para sa katawan nila compared to, the previous generation. So, paano mo nagagawa yun na tuloy-tuloy yung ganun yung pag-aalaga mo sa katawan mo?
Well, kasi siya, parang mahirap din siyang gawin kasi parang really hindi ko din kabisado yung katawan ko eh. Like,
Mm.
parang may time na punta ako sa point na excessive yung training and then nagda-diet ako pero I'm not losing weight. Ang complex kasi ng katawan natin eh. So parang
Mm.
naaano ako why I'm not losing any weight. Tas parang same lang lagi yung
Mm.
timbang ko. And then when um I started eating, parang every 3 hours may kinakain ako. Doon ako nag-start mag-lose ng weight. So
Mm.
parang, okay, hindi pala dapat, like parang hindi mo siya makukuha sa ganitong paraan na hindi ka kakain. Dapat,
Mm.
parang i-ano mo din yung katawan mo to um, parang get the nutrition that it needs. So,
Mm.
ayun, parang as much as possible, I don't eat a lot of junk. Ganon.
Mm.
Tapos, hindi nawawala yung rice sa diet ko kasi kailangan ko talaga ng carbs.
Mm.
And sweets, hindi naman masyado. So, ayun. Wala naman. Hindi naman ako expert sa pagkain, sa diet na yan. Katawan ko naman to. Yung kinakain ko, it won't work for other people. So, akin na
Mm.
lang yun. Hindi ko na i-share.
Oo. So, yun nga, you mentioned kanina na bago na nga yung team mo sa Choco Mucho. So, that's a new scenery for you kasi you've been under Coach Ramil for your whole volleyball career. So, it's a new experience nga. Pero, have you watched Choco Mucho's games? Like last conference, they were fourth place yata sila nung
Yeah.
PVL. So, napanood mo ba sila? Kasi lalo na nung umpisa, hindi sila natatalo. Nung bandang dulo lang, kinapos sila. And Maddie got injured din nung sa battle for third yata. So, and from those games, or kung napanood mo man sa highlights, ano yung mga nakita mo magandang pwede mo rin madala sa team?
Well, it's the attitude. Na parang, whatever happens, yun na nga yung nila, yung ini-implement nila sa team nila yung win or lose.
Mm.
They're always optimistic. Kasi, yun din yung parang kulang sa akin na parang every after game, parang you have this kind of idea na, oh, what happened? Parang kulang, ganyan, tapos
Mm.
mapapfrustrate ka, which is bad kasi mentally, inaano mo yung sarili mo na pangit yung ginawa mo. Pero,
Mm.
yun na nga, parang what I saw sa kung paano sila handle ng sarili nila is that everyone in the team is very optimistic. You can see it sa court, and I really want to apply. I want to parang get that kind of attitude from them.
Mm.
Yun din yung isang reason why I wanted to go sa team nila. Kasi parang, alam mo yun, parang yung sitwasyon natin ngayon is very
Negative.
problematic. Oo,
Uh,
na parang hindi mo na alam kung saan ka huhugot ng motivation to continue to move on with your life. And then,
mm.
seeing them being like that is a different kind of boost siguro. And
Mm.
iba din kasi yung bibigay nila sa fans nila, sa supporters nila. Yung
Mm.
joy lang siguro na makita sila maglaro and ganun yung spirit nila playing. Parang, wala lang. Gusto ko siyang mga ano sa set.
Mm.
And yeah, volleyball-wise, parang kita mo naman kung gaano ka-passionate si coach o mag-handle ng team niya, and kita din yun sa games nila. Other than
Mm.
that, parang very solid yung blockings. Yeah, yun yung na-notice ko, especially kay Maddie na parang pag sinabing blocking, alam mong maaasahan mo talaga siya doon. And also, parang yung connection nila with each other sa place nila, and yung
Mm.
kay Tolentino na
Mm.
very reliable sa atake. So, ayun, and also kay Pongkay siguro, yung na-notice ko lang sa kanya is that very flexible siyang player kahit saan mo siya ipwesto. Kaya
Naglibero pa siya sa UAAP.
kaya niya mag-perform. So, ayun lang.
Mm.
Wala,
Oo.
natutuwa lang ako sa ganun. Kaya excited din ako ma-meet sila in person and makatrabaho sila.
Mm. Ano naman yung feeling na siyempre halos lahat ng core players ng Choco Mucho, sila yung mga nakalaban mo ng UAP. So, ikaw, are you looking forward to it? Excited ka ba? Or medyo kakaiba rin, so medyo na-awkward ka kasi siyempre itong mga to, rivals mo sila ng UAP tapos ngayon magiging kampe mo sila.
Chill lang ako. Chill lang ako. Kasi,
Mm.
one thing na parang na-notice ko when I got out of the team is that parang wala akong masyadong friends outside. And kahit nasabing kalaban ko sila, parang never ko silang na, oh hi, hello, parang gano'n, na
Mm.
like approach lang sa kanila. So, yeah, if ever man matuloy yung training namin, yun talaga yung pinaka first time sa bubble namin ko sila makakausap. So, wala naman
Mm.
ako in-expect. Wala naman akong impression sa kanila kahit before pa nung kalaban ko sila. It's just that, kung kalaban ko sila. Like,
Mm.
syempre, nandun yung angas mo sa sarili mo. Like, yung pride ba?
Mm.
Like, I don't have to explain it. Pero,
Oo.
ayun, hindi mawawala yun. Every time na kalaban ko sila, ayoko talaga magpatalo. Pero since
Oo.
teammates ko sila, I have to, syempre, iba na yun, set aside na yun. And this is work.
Mm.
I have to get along with my teammates in order for us to have a better outcome sa loob ng court.
Mahirap nga talaga pag na wala ka na rin siguro, and yun na yung nakasanayan mo for how many years, so it's a whole new world parang gano'n pag
Yeah.
sinubukan mo with a different team. So,
Well,
yeah, go
it's
ahead.
really difficult kasi parang ano na talaga siya parang you see everyone as your family. So parang
Mm.
ang hirap why all of a sudden ganun. na magde-decide ka na aalis. Pero for some people, they would understand
Mm.
na yung yung decision kasi nakikita naman nila yung stand ko, yung position
Mm.
ko sa team. And career-wise, I really wanted something for myself as
Mhm.
early as now. I'm not in a hurry naman. Like, parang hindi naman ako nagmamadali na habulin ko si ganito or si ganyan.
Mm.
It's just that parang sa sitwasyon kasi ngayon, if I don't act now, I might not be able to do anything na like it's too late na for me. So parang
Oo.
ayun nga, nilakasan ko na lang talaga yung loob ko. And I'm very thankful naman with everything that happened to me sa collegiate career ko and especially kay F2 kasi parang every time na magko-compete kami kasama si F2, the
Mm.
learnings, the exposure that I get is very helpful with my training sa Lasal. Like parang yung
Mm.
exposure kasi pro league siya eh.
Mm.
Tapos pagbalik mo sa Lasal, syempre, senior ako doon. Yung natututunan ko, I can share it the with the kids. So
Mm.
parang ang daming tulong na nagawa sa akin ni FP. And yung Lasal especially, number one, hindi
Mm.
mawawala yun. Pero itong decision na to, parang it's part of ano na eh, growing up
Oo,
where
maturing, parang
where
gano'n.
you lose one pero
Oo.
you gain many. Parang ganun.
Oo.
Parang ganun yung mindset ko na ngayon eh. Parang naging
Mm.
ganun na. Parang practical na din.
Mm. Pero yun nga, in-announce din today, like as of when they're taping this, in-announce rin na masasama si Des Cheng sa Choco Mucho, and syempre kasama mo na siya sa Lasal, like halos lahat yata ng season na naglaro ka sa Lasal, nandun siya with you. I'm not
Well,
sure kung
alam mo
oh.
ba, wala kaming idea ni Des na pupunta kami sa same na team.
Kala ko naman nag-usap kayo, sasabihin ko sana kung
Hoy!
sige.
Hindi kayo nag-usap. As in,
Okay.
never talaga kami nag-usap. And may parang nagsasabi na plinano daw namin pumunta sa Choco Mucho. Well, no! As in, nagulat lang talaga kami na ganun yung nangyari. Kung alam ko na, joke. Kung alam ko lang!
Ano nga yung feeling though na magiging teammate mo siya since kasama mo siya sa Lasal? So, dito parang at least kung may mangyaring masama or like may down days ka, pwede mo siyang kausapin. Like sabi mo nga kanina, hindi mo pa ka-close yung mga Choco Mucho teammates mo. Ngayon mo pa lang sila makikilala and you wanna meet them nga in real life. Pero since you have Des there, how does it feel like na you'll be with him?
Pero, well, it's good kasi I have someone to talk to and at the same time, parang um, I can assess sa I I can assess myself. Like, she can assess me, I can assess her kung sana ba
Mm.
sana yung ano namin, yung performance namin based on
Mm.
our past na performance kasi nakikita ko naman yung ginagalaw niya before. And at the
Oo.
same time, feeling ko okay naman siya kasi at least familiar face. Well, hindi lang naman si Des yung kilala ko sa Choco Mucho. Nakakasama ko din si Ate Cherry. Kasi,
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Cherry
friends with
Nunag.
Momo.
Mm.
And, mag-housemates sila ni Ate Cherry. So, I get to hang with them from time to time. So, ayun. Well, wala pa akong idea kung anong mangyayari. I'm just ready to experience everything. Kasi, parang after Lasal, ito yung pinaka-first time ko na makikihalubilo nga with other people. Kasi parang parang wala kaming idea sa labas. Like, for me
Mm.
like yung Lasal itself volleyball. Parang masyado kaming nurtured
Mm.
na anything from outside is not allowed to go in. So,
Oo.
so ayun, parang feeling ko ma-overwhelm ako sa ma-experience ko, pero ready ako. Parang ganun.
Sige, so yun, sinasabi mo nga kanina nung nag-uusap tayo na yung Choco Mucho is a whole new thing for you and you wanna mature. Pero ano yung mga short-term and long-term goals mo as a person and as a volleyball player?
Actually, I just really want to maximize myself right now. Like,
Mm.
yung, um, syempre, being able to play. And, yun na nga, at the same time, to provide.
Mhm.
Parang, I'll start from there. And then see
Mhm.
what will happen sa akin in the future. And very optimistic lang talaga ako with my journey right now. Kasi at least someone was like parang willing to accept me and help me um, um, help me achieve whatever that I will achieve in the future. Wala kasi akong definite na na parang goal. Kasi
Mm.
parang I let the universe dictate whatever
Mm.
gusto niya sa akin na mangyari.
Mm.
I just want to be optimistic nga kasi it was hard for me to be that this past few months kasi nga may pinagdadaanan and iba talaga yung epekto ng pandemic sa akin mentally.
Mm.
So, yeah, I hope
Mm.
I can be happy with
Oo.
the journey.
Oo. So yun nga, sinasabi mo nga na yung itong whole pandemic medyo mahirap and it prepared you naman well, like, for this whole big move that you did. Pero syempre gusto ko rin pag-usapan mo ng konti kung saan ka lumaki or paano ka naging volleyball player sa UAAP for LaSalle. So maybe you can talk about like your upbringing and childhood, kung saan ka lumaki and paano ka naging magaling na volleyball player and kung volleyball ba talaga yung una mong sport na minahal or meron ka bang mga ibang mga activities na ginawa nung bata ka pa?
Mm, well, growing up, volleyball was naman kasi lagi siyang nilalaro sa town namin. And given na matangkad nga ako, naging option siya for me. Pero originally, hindi talaga siya naging unang priority kasi I represent my team before, my school before sa singing competition. Tapos nung high school, parang doon lang ako nag-stop and then nag-focus ako sa volleyball. And hindi ko nakikita na very talented ako sa sport na yun. Kasi matagal bago ko na-pick up kung ano yung mga techniques sa sport. Kasi siya parang kung ano ako ngayon with volleyball, parang sariling sikap ko talaga siya. Like, walang involvement with family. Kasi, nagulat na nga lang yung mom ko, nasa Manila na ako, mag-aaral na ako sa Lasal So, parang, ganun yung setup ko with volleyball. Parang, siya, parang, sariling sikap, ganun. So, when I got sa Manila, parang, culture shock kasi hindi siya ganun yung level of yung level na training hindi ko siya na-experience so sobrang huli ako compared sa mga players na nandito sa Manila.
Mm.
So parang, yun na nga, I had to catch up, kaya hindi din ako na-line up first year ko kasi ganun yung setup na parang even sa, like, everything, zero talaga sa mga ganung bagay. So, I'm just happy na medyo hindi naman ako nag-give up sa journey ko sa Lasal kasi mahirap talaga siya.
Mm.
Ayun. Kinaya
Saan ka ba lumaki? Sa nung childhood days mo?
sa Iloilo.
Okay. Tapos yung magandang, narinig ko sa sinabi mo is yun nga, yung sarili mong parang passion yun na i-pursue yung volleyball. So, saan naman nanggaling yung gano'ng pag-iisip mo or yung mentality mo na yung focus mo na gano'n? Kasi siyempre 'pag bata ka hindi naman lahat gano'n, like gusto nung iba like makikipaglaro lang sa mga ibang tao or makikisama sa mga kaibigan gano'n. Pero ikaw, you had a goal in your mind even if you didn't really have other people to tell you to do it. You said it was your own nga. So, paano na-develop yun?
Ganito kasi yan. I hated my town.
Oh,
Kasi
okay.
sa province, evident yung racism.
Hmm.
So, I hated everyone. I hated everything. So,
Mm.
parang, yun yung, ano ko, na, aalis ako dito. Sabi ko gano'n.
Okay.
Alis talaga ako
Motivation.
dito. And nakita ko naman na volleyball is offering scholarships, opportunities outside na parang hindi mo mahanap sa ibang bagay. Kasi boring naman if magiging estudyante lang ako. Sa kulay kong to, papayag
Mm.
ba akong
Mm.
maging normal student lang ako? Syempre hindi. I have my, as in, yun talaga. Kaya siguro, ano din ako, parang, um, inisip ko din yung younger self ko before sa ngayon na parang kung kinaya ko before na maging independent, pumunta sa Manila mag-isa and makipagsapalaran, I can do it now na
Mm.
25 na ako, di ba? Parang 16 ako before, 25 ka ngayon. Like, anong difference? Di ba? So,
Oo.
ayun. Parang ayoko doon, kaya gusto kong umalis. Salamat sa volleyball, kaya ako nakaalis doon. Ayun.
Mm.
Ayun, parang promise, ang pangit talaga ng way how people see like my color na parang
Mm.
as in, nakaka-down talaga. Kaya I didn't like the way they treat me. Ang pangit ng childhood ko. Kaya naghanap ako ng people who will accept my differences. And nahanap ko
Mm.
naman yun sa Lasal, luckily. So, ayun.
Mm.
My confidence was way up na nung nakita ko na people here doesn't care about my color. Kasi sobrang conscious ako with how I look, with my hair. Never kong na-experience na ayusin yung buhok ko kasi I don't see people na ini-embrace yun sa, like, wala kang model, wala kang role model. Tsaka babae, mag-isa, mag-isa lang ako babae, only girl ako. And mga kapatid ko, puro lalaki, 5 sila.
Mm.
So, parang wala kang nakikitang pwedeng gayahan when it comes to
Mm.
hairstyle, uh, paano manamit, paano
Mm.
magsalita, stuff like that. Everything natutunan ko sa college. So, parang in a way, late bloomer ako, parang ganun.
Mm.
Ayun.
Yeah. So yun nga, sinasabi mo nung childhood mo medyo masakit, medyo mahirap dahil madami kang insults and offenses na nakukuha sa mga tao from Iloilo because of your color. Pero yung maganda rin dun is how did all that hate help you become a better person when you grew up, like now you said na nga na matanda ka na and you found people that love you for who you are. Yeah, so how did you eventually overcome that? And yung nga, yung hate. Kasi syempre, kung yung iba pwede namang walang matutunan. Pero ikaw, ano yung mga talagang napulot mo from that whole experience na hindi naman talaga permanent yun na it's gonna be there forever in your life?
Well, I stopped caring lang with whatever they're saying kasi it's not helping naman me in a way. Wala naman silang criticism na constructive eh. It's all about appearance. So, hindi ko na
Mm.
lang inintindi kung ano man yung sinasabi nila kasi wala lang talaga sa akin yun. Before, yes, it matters kasi I was young. Parang hindi ko pa na de-develop yung confidence na I can own up doon sa appearance ko na parang like kaya kong lumabas na nakalugay yung buhok ko, parang gano'n, na hindi ko sila iniintindi. Before, walang gano'n. Pero ngayon na I have that boost in myself, parang who gives a F about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
Oo.
queen.
Oo nga naman, walang pake naman nga nila. Pero yung isa rin naman is I think yung Philippines, the culture, maybe we could still improve on yun nga, accepting mga other cultures and their ways and even mga LGBTQ. Syempre hindi pa tayo like in the level of other countries that accept different kinds of people, especially in this generation. So for you, how do you like advise Filipinos to be more open in accepting people na hindi masyadong nakikita dito sa Philippines? Like for example, yeah, yung mga Phil Nigerian people.
Um, it's not too late naman for them to educate themselves. Kasi every you can find everything naman na online and sana parang given na they have their smartphones, lagi naman sila nakababad sa online, parang
Hmm.
instead of parang giving hate comments about those things sa
Mhm.
gender, um, sa kulay ng
Race.
ibang tao,
Yeah.
like, just educate yourself and then be nice to people. Parang, it's not that expensive to be kind sa kahit sinong
Mhm.
makahalubilo mo. So, ayun lang, like, Pilipino ako pero Pilipino tayo. Parang, yun na lang eh. Medyo
Oo.
nakakaano minsan, pero sana magkaroon tayo ng level na ma-meet natin yung understanding when it comes to differences.
Mm. So yun nga, sinabi mo na yung race was one of your main motivations to try getting a spot here in volleyball in Manila, and you did get a spot in LaSalle. So how did LaSalle discover you naman playing in Iloilo? And was LaSalle the only school na sinubukan ka kunin for UAB?
Funny. Well, nirecommend ako ng coach ko kasi hugot eh. Alam mo yun, parang hugot ako from this team. Tapos yung coach na yun, sa team na yun, nirecommend ako kay Coach Noel.
Yeah, Noel.
Tapos Coach Noel, pumunta sa Iloilo. Tapos pinapunta nila akong Manila para makita yung laro ko. Tapos
Mm.
pagbalik ko tapos nagkuha ako ng entrance exam. Tapos pagbalik ko, parang sabay actually sila ng FEU nagkaroon ng interest sa akin.
Mhm.
And yung place ko kasi sa Dumangas, lahat ng players doon na maglalaro sa college, FEU agad. Like, lahat ng volleyball men's, halos lahat
Mm.
doon, taga Dumangas. So, syempre, ambisyosa ako. Doon ako sa Lasal. So,
Mhm.
ayun. As in, promise, iba talaga yung ano ko, yung fighting spirit ko. Sabi ko, gusto ko sa ano, sa mahirap. Kaya
Hmm.
doon ako sa Lasal. So, ayun.
Oo. Ayun nga, pupunta ka nga sa Lasal and it wasn't an easy ride as you told me earlier before we started recording. So maybe you could share also to the viewers kung ano yung mga pinagdaanan mo in your early years in Lasal before being a consistent player in the first six. Kasi parang Lasal nga was you were there in Lasal for your early career tapos nawala ka yata tapos bumalik ka. So what was the story like from your perspective?
Well, since yun na nga, yung term ko is hilaw,
Mm.
going, like, in my first year, inaccept ko na hindi ako na line up. Parang, tuloy ako sa training, ganyan. And then, second year, na line up ako pero hindi ako ginagamit. And then, third year, I thought that was the year for me to enter UAAP. Pero, nagulat ako na hindi pa din ako na line up.
Mm.
Siyempre, frustrating siya kasi yung preparation na binigay ko for that was sobra-sobra talaga. As in, sobrang iba talaga yung level ng focus ko that time. Pero, nung nalaman ko na hindi ako na line up, parang inisip ko na lang na, baka may ibang aspects na hindi pa talaga ako ready. Kaya wait na lang muna. Like, hinintay ko
Mm.
talaga yung time ko na mag-shine. And it happened naman nung season 79. First six ako playing for Lasal. And then, nag-champion kami all the way season 80. Same,
Mm.
first six pa din. Season 81, third place.
Mhm.
Medyo we fell short kasi ang daming factors na nangyari doon sa season na yun. Season 82, I was the captain, pero yun na nga, pandemic happened. So, ayun, 2 years na hindi ako nakita sa volleyball scene.
Mm.
Ayun.
So, gaano kahirap 'yon nung una na hindi ka nga nasama sa Team A? That was season 76, I think, and 78. Hindi ka yata nasama. And medyo mahirap 'yon from a player na ni-recruit na rin and syempre you expected to play. And I think you mentioned before you recorded na you felt like your body, you felt na you were in tip-top shape na ready na makipaglaban sa mga UAP schools pero hindi ka nga nasama. So, paano yung mental side of things mo with that? Kasi, syempre, it's not easy and you see all your teammates na, lalo na nung 78, nag-champion sila and you weren't part of the team. How tough was that whole experience for you?
Well, given a team sport siya, I didn't really think na, like, about myself na, ano ba yan, ba't di ako nalalap, ganyan, sana ako na lang ganyan. No,
Mm.
parang, as a whole, I'm part of the team. Whatever happened, mag-champion man or hindi, syempre, kasama ako doon. If nag-champion, okay, good. As in, ano yun eh, parang, you're giving glory to the school. So, whatever
Mm.
happens, pride mo na din yun na
Mm.
ganun yung nangyayari. If hindi na line up, focus sa ACADS para pagdating ng eligibility, eligible ka mag-play. Parang ganun yung focus ko. No? Parang if you're not playing, focus sa ACADS, focus sa training, try
Mm.
again.
Mm.
Parang ganun. Pero yun na nga, mahirap naman talaga na hindi ma-line up. Kasi parang iniisip mo na, am I not good enough?
Mm.
Parang kailan ba ako mabibigyan ng spot dito sa team? Ang tagal ko na dito, anong nangyayari, ganyan. Pero sa 3 taon na yon napaghihintay ng break, parang worth it naman siya. Kasi, alam mo yon parang nalabas ko na siya sa games eh. Parang, yun yung ano sa akin na parang, kahit gano'n kahirap yung training, basta nalalabas ko siya sa laro, okay na ako.
Okay.
Doon ko talaga ilalabas lahat ng sama ng loob ko sa training. Ganon akong tao. Kaya parang kahit sabihin man nilang mayabang ko, tingnan. Kasi madaming nagsasabi ng mayabang, ganyan. Wala akong pakialam kasi, girl, hindi mo alam yung napagdadaanan ko sa training. Kaya shut up ka na lang dyan.
Oo.
Kaya mo bugbog ng ibang players dito. Ayun. So, ayun, parang naaalala ko pa dati na if you're not part of the team, parang yung mga privilege na hindi ka kasama sa ganito, pag pumunta sila sa team outing, ganyan, na parang, shit, I want to experience that. Tapos pumunta sila ng Japan, hindi kami kasama. So parang,
Oo.
yung mga ganon na aano ka sa mga ganong privileges, yun yung parang nag-aano ng fire sa akin na I want to experience that. Kaya next time, hindi na ako papayag na hindi ako matitraining. Ay, hindi ako malaline up. So, ayun, good naman siya na doon kami napalaki sa ganong sistema na hindi papayag, walang na hindi mo nakukuha yung isang bagay, yung work ethics, ganyan, na parang pagdating sa training, focus ka dapat, ganyan. Mga ganun, which is a good training ground for me, especially sa life, na lahat ng natutunan ko, hindi lang siya volleyball eh, can apply it sa buhay in general. Ganun.
For sure, totoo naman nga, naniniwala ako sa sinabi mo. Pero in my opinion naman, paano mo naramdaman or meron bang mga kumakausap sa'yo na talagang naging positive pa din yung mindset mo entering the season 79 kung kailan ka na nga nasama na sa lineup and sa first 6 pa. And paano ka nila parang kino-constantly gina-guide, gano'n, na optimistic ka pa din na, continue improving kasi baka next year, meron ka ng spot and meron ka ng medium or way for you to showcase your skills in the UAAP hardcourt. So, syempre, hindi naman lahat ng tao parang ganun yung mindset. Baka kumarin, napagdaanan nila yung napagdaanan mo, baka lumipat na sila ng school or sinubukan na nila yung ibang sport or nag-quit na sila in general, diba? Hindi naman lahat parang ikaw.
Ako kasi nung once na na-experience ko na ma-line up, parang kahit sino pa yung i-threaten mo sa akin na kukuha ng pwesto ko, wala akong pakialam. Ipaglalaban ko talaga yan. As in, parang, pag kunyari may bago, like parang syempre, ayabangon ko yung sarili ko na, ay, nandito ako, bahala ka dyan. Parang gano'n, syempre, tagal kong inalagaan na mapwesto sa pwesto na yun, tapos hahayaan ko lang na someone will get it from me. Syempre, hindi. So, constant talaga yung battle sa pwesto na yun, na parang hindi ako papayag na someone will get it from me anytime soon. Kaya, sa training, as in, sa takbuhan pa lang, number 1 na ako dyan.
Competitive ka.
Ganon, as in, yun talaga, na parang yung mindset ko, nandito na ako, hindi mo talaga makukuha kung anong meron ako ngayon. Paghirapan mo muna. Sabi, parang ganun. Like, paghirapan mo talaga muna.
So yung mindset mo nga naman na gano'n, na all out ka talaga, na gusto mo mag-improve and galingan. Syempre yung mga Lasal volleyball history like si Abby Maranyo, si Majoy, si Mika, and even yung utility, sila Kiana and sila Michelle Gumabaw, sobrang malalakas lahat mag-block. So paano yun nakatulong sa'yo na siguro na-challenge ka na gusto mo pa mas magaling sa kanila sa Lasal. Siyempre, kahit nag-graduate na yata si Mika nung nandun ka. So, syempre, gusto mo pakita na mas magaling ako dyan. Ganun. So, nakatulong ba yun sa'yo in terms of your development?
Yes, of course naman. Parang very important na meron akong yabang sa sarili na kahit sabihin, si ate yung kaharap ko or si ate Abby. Parang, minsan hindi ko na iniisip na ate ko sila. Parang iniisip na kalaban ko sila. Kasi, if isipin ko na senior ko sila, matatakot ako maglaro kasi isipin mo ba naman, ano ba sila? Si Abby Marani yan si Madrid
Oo.
So, parang, like gets, hindi ko na iniisip na they're that. Kapag nasa loob tayo ng court, laban ng laban. Parang gano'n. Siyempre, malaking bagay na ma-fill in mo yung ganong klase ng level para ma-maintain yung standard ng laro ng team. Nakatulong naman siya. Nakatulong siya, syempre, sobra-sobra. Kasi meron kang idea kung anong dapat na performance yung galawin mo pagdating sa games. Ayun, parang it's
And
good na meron.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, it's good na meron akong nakikitang level na nilalaro nila.
And si Coach Ramil din, gusto ko lang isingit ng time na yun. Coach Ramil and Coach Noel, they're famously known to develop middle blockers well. Like Mika yata and Majoy did also say in previous interviews na medyo raw din sila. Like how you said kanina na in skill-wise, medyo yun nga, hilaw pa sila. Pero they have the proper attitude and yun naman yung hinahanap ni Coach Ramil in terms of growing players. So ikaw, ano yung mga talagang tinutukan nilang aspects of your game na nakita mo talagang ang laki nung ginaling mo over your whole tenure in La Salle? Pwede mo na rin isama sa F2 since sila rin naman yung coaches mo doon.
Halos siguro sa case ko, I can compare myself sa level ni na Ate Joy and Ate Ye. Kasi, iba yung height nila. Mas matanggal sila sa akin. So, ako, more on the speed.
Okay.
And sa, syempre, bibilisan ko yung paso ko like sa speed and then sa taas ng talon kasi I don't have that height na parang sobra sa middle. Kasi yung kanila Ate Joy and Ate Ye is parang yun yung standard na height for middle. Kasi kaya mo silang ipanglaban for international. So, extra effort for me to fill in the responsibility kasi medyo maliit nga ako for middle. So ayun, parang gets ko na coach wanted me to meet that level na kahit kapos ka sa height, at least you can perform na hindi ramdam yung height restrictions. Yeah, so ayun, binawi ko na lang sa bilis.
Oo nga. Okay naman yun. Nakita naman namin yung improvement mo nga. And at work, yung kung saan ka talagang nag-focus in terms of your game. Pero for you nga, yung growth mo as a player, syempre, it could be a lot of it could be due to your hard work. And ano yung talagang way mo to work hard? Like, do you stay like 1 hour after practice? Are you there before practice para talagang mag-improve ka? Or tinututukan ka ba nila like after practice may special training ka ba with your blocking? How do you predicate your success to the hard work you did?
Siyempre overload sa mga skills na kulang. And at the same time, parang I can say na it's really important to take care of your body. Kasi, kahit gaano man ka gusto mo maglaro, if your body cannot sustain the level of your games. So, parang wala din kwenta. So, parang good thing, natutukan din ako ni na Ate Lace, PTs namin,
Mm.
sa rehab, ganun. Like, college pa lang parang sinasanay na nila kami na alagaan yung katawan namin. So, ayun, parang yun siguro yung pinaka dapat maintindihan ng mga bata ngayon na dapat alagaan pa din nila yung katawan nila right after training or mag-ice or whatever, mag-rehab, ganyan. Kasi at the end of the day, if whatever happens sa'yo, um, it will affect your career din as a player. Ganun.
Yun nga, since yung hard work mo eventually paid off, nanalo ka ng 2 championships. Kamusta naman yung feeling nung nanalo ka nung season 79 and season 80 na inabot mo na rin yung pinnacle ng UAAP volleyball, which is the back-to-back championship?
I guess, I needed that. Kasi parang given na every year may gumagraduate, I had
Mm.
to prepare myself din kasi I'm one of the seniors na. So,
Mm.
ayun, naging ano naman yun, yung experience na yun, helped me to handle the team, to talk to the players, ganyan, and to motivate them every step of the way. So, yeah, yun siguro yung pinaka malaking bagay na natulong sa akin ng experience na yun.
Paano naman yung leadership qualities? Like sa season 81 and 82, syempre sinasabi mo na nga na naging senior ka na. So, siguro mas naging leader ka na talaga. Like, Coach Ramil gave you more responsibilities siguro. And like nung 82 nga, naging captain ka na pero hindi nga natuloy. Pero you guys had training for sure na matagal before the season. So, how did you develop or how did you grow as a leader in that 2 year span?
Siguro, I showed them lang how, parang, how, yung leadership technique ko na ginawa before. Wala lang.
Wala lang.
Hindi ko lang pinakita sa kanila na umaayaw ako sa kahit anong pinapagawa sa amin ni coach. Na good role model for them. Para, like, hindi siya sa words kasi hindi ako masyado maano sa words. Sa actions ako nag-focus. So, everything na nakikita nila sa akin, dapat talaga nilang sundin. Kasi, kung di nyo nakikita sa akin na wala kayong karapatan na gawin, like, kunyari, nakikita mo silang pasaway, ganyan, may ginagawang stuff, makikita nyo bang ginagawa ko yan? Hindi. So, therefore, parang gano'n. So, mga ganyung bagay lang. And very easy naman kausapin yung mga bata. And yun na nga, very talented yung batch na naiwan ko. Kaya, malaki yung future ng Lady Spikers sa kanila.
Oh, and kanina nga you mentioned a bit about season 81 and it was a tough season for you guys. So how was it like? How was the mood of the team the whole season? Kala ko talaga matatalo yung UST kasi I don't know, maybe nasanay na ako since I've been watching since I don't know, season 80 74 siguro or 75 na finals talaga Lasal every year. So I thought pa finals yan kahit hindi ganun kagaling sa elimination round. Coach Ramil is gonna work his magic. Pero for you, what lacked in the team? And paano yung reception nyo? Lalo na no na medyo malakas talaga yung UST nun with Aya and CC.
Well, siguro yung gel lang ng team. That time, hindi masyadong solid. Kaya, siguro, nung naka-encounter kami ng problema nung last part na ng games, parang hindi namin na-recollect yung isa't isa. So, ayun, parang learning experience din yun. Kaya, parang after nun, ginawa ko talaga yung best ko na maging buo kami ng team na kilala namin isa't isa, Nag-uusap kami, alam namin yung weaknesses ng bawat isa, alam namin yung strength, and all that. Ayun.
Yeah. Pero nung season 82 nga, you talked about it yata rin a bit kanina na it was tough kasi I don't know, it's like your last year, tas ganun lang, 1-0 lang yung record. Parang sobrang nakakalungkot yun, especially because you said na formidable yung Lady Spikers yung taon na yun na from 1 through 15 yata malakas kayo nun. So how confident were you na mananalo kayo ng championship nun? And how tough was it you to accept na nung sinabi nga na hindi na matutuloy yung season?
Um, Yun nga, yung season na yun kasi, I was confident kasi iba yung klase ng training na ginawa namin and very confident nga ako sa mga bata kasi sobrang talented nila. And then, nung nag-announce nga na maka-cancel yung season, syempre, I had a hard time accepting that news kasi it was my last playing year. And then, I was hopeful na anytime soon, within the year 2020, mag-announce sila na magkaroon pa ng season na pwede pa akong maglaro. Pero that didn't happen. Tapos, ayun, parang it was heartbreaking for me na ganun na lang yung nangyari. And then, I end up letting go of that opportunity to finish my last playing year kasi I had to be practical and choose my career sa pro and stop wasting time na maghintay kung kailan makakabalik ng UP. So, yeah.
Yeah, yun nga yung mahirap eh. Even me as like a person covering your games, like I wanted it to resume. Kala ko, maiksi lang yung COVID. Hanggang ngayon, di pa rin tapos. Di
Kaya,
pa rin nakakapag-UAP. Yan na yung last UAP game yata ever yung
yeah.
nagsamoha. So, sobrang sayang talaga for me. Kasi buti nga, actually, na-cover ko yun kasi it's the first volleyball game I covered. First and only na nga na ngayon kasi wala pa. So, sayang, nami-miss ko nga rin yung panoorin yung Lady Spikers. Pero yung sabi mo nga na confident ka sa kanila. So, sino yung mga players na tingin mo na will make a splash when the season resumes? Kasi for sure, mas kilala mo naman sila kahit wala ka na doon.
Syempre, number 1, Thea Gagate. Yeah. The height pa lang.
Ang laki niyan.
Sobrang promising na. And then, how much more if mas bumilis pa, mas lumakas pa. So, yeah, I think, naman yun, sure naman yun, under Coach Ramil's training. And then, number 2 is yung beach volley rookie, si Justin Hazareno.
Yeah.
Very good sa depensa. And, syempre, I can see her leading also kasi iba yung, yung leadership niya pag naglalaro. Kahit bata pa lang, parang makikita mo na siyang vocal and good thing yun. Kasi parang ako, as a senior, parang makikita ko siyang kanang kamay or maaasahan na if I'm not around or wala ako sa loob ng court, kaya niyang pagsabihan yung ibang players, kaya niyang i-lead yung ibang players kahit bata pa lang siya. And, syempre, halos lahat sa team namin, lahat si Leila, si Sharma, yeah, si Matel, everyone actually, maayos. Lahat ng bata nung line up ng year.
So yun, Aduke, as we wind down to the final part of the interview, tatanungin lang kita ng mga quick questions na natanong ko rin sa mga iba kong guests. Pero first off, gusto ko lang tanungin kung ano yung favorite moment mo with Coach Ramil, like in terms of training, like pinatay ka ba niya sa one-man yung challenge, yung may ginagawa kayo na mahirap one-man drill, or meron ba yung kunwari after nung game, baka nagte-training kayo, di ba? Yun yung parang tradition nyo pag napipikon siya, pangit yung effort nyo, pabalik kayo ng razon. So ikaw, ano yung hindi mo mga makakalimutan na moments with Coach Ramil and his training specifically?
Siguro yung yun nga, yung pahirap. Yun na nga, yung siguro hindi naman galing sa talo, pero mapapa what the fuck ka na lang if babalik ka sa training na panalo kayo, pero paparusahan pa din kayo. Ganon.
Nangyari yun, di ba?
Again,
Mga how many times in your career?
mga 3 siguro. Like, hindi siya
Okay.
satisfied sa performance ng team na sobrang kaya mong i-dominate yung laro, pero hindi naman nagawa. Doon kami babalik ng razon.
Razon.
So, ayun. After niyan, syempre, sobrang taas pa ng na adrenaline ko. Hindi ako nakakatulog. Parang doon din ako nag-a-analyze ng ng laro ko that day. And then, ma-realize ko na, okay, tama nga yung decision ni coach na bumalik kami sa razon. Kasi kulang pa nga. Like, may reason kung bakit niya pinapagawa yung mga ganung bagay. And you really have to be open-minded about it.
So yung next question, baka it's more close to your heart nga that I ask everyone din naman this. Like, kasi sa NBA, yun yung pinapanood ko talaga every day. And nung bubble kasi, hindi ko napanood mo nung 2020, yung players mas naging vocal sila with social issues, yung kay George Floyd. And nung tumatakbo sa presidential election, si Biden and Trump, they were educating people how to vote. Ganun. So hindi lang sila nag-focus sa sport nila, pero they're also helping their country and educating people on the issues, social and political issues in their country and in the world. Pero for you here in the Philippines kasi, in my opinion, yung mga athletes hindi pa ganun ka vocal. Like now nag-uumpisa na kasi pa election season na and madami ring issues na nangyayari. So yung athletes they express their views on social media since madami kayong followers so makakatulong kayo in terms of influencing others. Pero for you, okay lang ba yun na yung athletes vocal din sila with social and political issues? Kasi yun nga, makakatulong kayo with your followers and the influence in the Philippines.
Yes, sobrang helpful siya. Pero meron kasing iba na very confidential with that kind of information kasi dito kasi sa Philippines pagdating sa politics parang pag nalaman nila yung preference mo, like kung sino bobotohin mo, parang aatakihin ka nila agad. So parang medyo sa politics siguro not that much, pero sa social and environmental problems siguro I can like right now what's happening now yung pag-implement nila ng vaccination na bawal yung parang nagre-refuse ng ride going
public
anywhere.
transpo.
Yeah, if you're not vaccinated. Parang some of them are not okay with that kind of sistema kasi yung iba, they have their own health issues na main reason bakit hindi sila nakakapagpa-vaccine and sobrang kawawa talaga yung maghihirap sa mga ganyang klase ng decision ng gobyerno na hindi kasi parang na-analyze yung problema tas yung solution nandyan na kaagad.
Yeah.
So, ayun. Pagdating siguro sa mga ganyang issues, I can be vocal about that and use my platform. Pero, politics, medyo
mahirap kasi they can misinterpret you, di ba? Kahit kunwari, sinasabi mo lang gusto mo tong candidate, baka sabihin nila, ay, ba na meaning yan? Or ayaw ka na namin. Or
pero siguro yung basic lang na magparehistro, ganyan.
Ayun, yeah.
Vote wisely. We can, with that. Pero with a preference, I can't. Medyo
Oo.
problematic yun eh. Yun.
Oo.
Ikaw
Pati
din
rin
ba?
naman sa sige, go ahead.
Ikaw din ba? Parang hindi ka vocal when it comes to your political views? Ganun.
Hindi masyado rin. I mean, yeah, like my friends know, like, yeah, sino yung preference ko, ganyan. Pero I don't really talk about it as openly as others rin.
Yeah, yeah,
Hindi
yeah.
ako yung the type eh. Hindi katulad sa NBA, yung mga ibang players, di ba? Parang every, nagpo-post sila. Hindi rin ako mag-ganon eh. Normally yung social media ko, puro mga sports lang din. Kasi
Oo.
wala lang. Oh. Yun yung aware ako, yun yung knowledgeable ako eh. So pag hindi ka masyadong knowledgeable, parang don't force it kasi mali pa yung masabi mo dyan.
Yes,
And then people
yes.
might read what you said pa. Patay, di ba? Yun yung
Yeah,
mahirap.
kaya nga eh.
Mm-mm.
So, yun. No politics.
Sige, yung next question naman, if I gave you the opportunity to have dinner with 5 people dead or alive, sino dadalin?
Anong question niya? I can't think of anyone.
Kahit sino lang, kahit celebrity, kahit
Si
historian, kahit
Beyonce, syempre, number one. Next, si Jesus. Syempre, sino hindi gusto maka-dinner si Jesus? Maghihiling na din ako ng mga kailangan ko in the future. Next, my dad, because he passed away 2 years ago.
Okay.
Next, siguro si Coach Ramil to further talk about my decision. And next, my mom. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, good list naman, good list. Nakaisip ka naman, niloko mo lang ako na wala akong maisip eh. Yeah.
Basic lang, basic.
So for the final question, tinatanong ko rin sa lahat ng guesto na alam mo naman na in-invite ko lahat ng athletes through social media lang or through email and mini-message ko lang kayo lahat. And yun, pumapayag naman ang daming guests na nakuha ko dito sa The DVD Show. Sa mga nag-guest ko na, yun sila Des, sila Don, sila Kale, si Tin. Sino po ba yung may ibang masasuggest mo na mag-guest ko dito sa DVD Show? And, masarap makipagkwentuhan din and maganda yung storya na pwede mo na lang i-share dito. Kasi hindi rin naman kailangan volleyball. Pwede rin ibang sport.
Oh, maybe, siguro ate mo, Esperanza.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, kasi
Hmm.
medyo nasa, na siya na parang she was able to give, like, meron na siyang pangalan sa volleyball. Tapos meron pa siyang career ngayon as a doctor. So parang it's a different kind of, naman, sa'yo, na parang,
Story.
storyline na as an athlete and then as a professional, di ba?
Mm.
Kasi ako, ate mo talaga, I look up to her kasi sobrang talino niya talaga. And very, sa volleyball and so work na someone you can look up to talaga. Na parang, yeah, you see other players, you can look up to them kasi sa laro. Pero siya talaga, you can role model talaga siya as a person sa lahat ng aspects ng buhay. So, yeah, ate mo.
Sige. So, yun. Thank you so much again, Aduke, for joining me here on my podcast. And it's a great story that you had to tell. Like, kumari yung racism part of your life, I wasn't really aware of that. So, it's great that you got to share it. And especially yung F2 Choco Mucho change mo, medyo ibang topic din yun na, yun nga sinasabi mo, hindi mo pa na-discuss in any interview. So, thank you talaga for sharing it here on my podcast, and I'm excited to release this. And ikaw, do you have any final message before you go?
I-cut mo na lang yung iba.
Sige.
Yeah. Ayun lang. Thank you for having me here. It's really nice na I get to talk again. Kasi as I've said, sobrang nilayo ko talaga yung sarili ko. I've avoided everyone na nag-try na sa akin ng interview about anything. Kasi, honestly, I was not that stable to answer anything. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Siguro ito yung parang chill lang. Kaya, parang pumayag na lang ako kasi parang sabi ko, okay, baka chill lang.
Hmm.
Tsaka, I had to break it din naman. Like,
Hmm.
hindi ko naman siya may iwasan for a long time, diba?
Hmm.
So, thank you for
Hmm.
having me here and
Hmm.
for making me uh, answer any questions kasi promise na wala na talaga yung skills ko sa pagsasagot ng kahit ano.
Hmm.
Skills talaga siya eh.
Ah.
So, yeah, I hope you learned something from me and I hope I was able to help you then with your journey sa pag-interview ng mga tao and I hope na madami pang tao na makarinig ng podcast na to so that they can learn and learn new things about the people, especially their idols.
Hmm. So before you go, is it okay if we take a picture?
Sure.
Sige, I'll take it na lang from here. Wait lang, sorry. Ay, ayan, okay. Wait lang. Ayan. Wait lang. Ayan. 1, 2, 3. Ayun, thank you so much,
Thank
Aduke,
you.
for joining me here on my podcast and stay safe.